Hello guys, it's me again with another video, and today I'm going to show you my microphone setup on my helmet. Now, yes, my videos are I must admit, are a little bit poor on the audio side, and the reason is because what I usually use for my microphone when I do my vlogs is a regular pair of earbuds, and then get the microphone bit, wrap a piece of cloth around it to reduce the wind noise, and then with a bit of electrician's tape I stick it on the inside of the cinch thread. Bit clumsome, bit foolhardy, I know, but over the weekend I messed up with another vlogger and he showed me his helmet, so thanks to Revedupbiker, he's given me inspiration. I'm going to change my setup a bit. Now, what I've got is a pair of old headphones with a boom mic. This used to be used by my wife and her work, but it's broken, so it's not usable. But what I'm going to do is going to take these apart, put the components in the helmet, and then I'm going to then wire things up. Now, the difference is with the earbuds, it's got that kind of a jack, four ring, 1 pin, 3 ring jack, however it goes. But with these headphones, there's 2 pins. So I've got a pin out off the internet. I'm going to cut these pins off and I'm going to install this, or a similar thing, and hopefully better sound. I might even get a converter, but I don't think these are used these days for computers and stuff, so I'll see you guys in the next instalment, and hopefully with better sound. Right, so I've taken them apart. Quite a simple job. Sorry if this is moving about. I'm actually holding a phone in my hand here. Jump apart quite easy. So we've got the 2 earbuds, the boom mic, the gubbins, the earmuffs. If I go in closer to the earbuds, now when I took them off, it sort of like came apart. There's sort of a little thing where they actually tie a little knot in the cable, because the wires, I don't know if you can see them, actually quite thin. Still works, I tested them, so they still work. Now, one option is to do what I've done here, and stick that knot down in the little between the 2 pins with a piece of electrician's tape, or get the bottle top of an old thing like that, old bottle, trim it down so it fits, and then fit it over like that. The idea is it makes a nice little small bud, or get these things, because these were held in a few little tabs which I use the Swiss Army knife to get them off. So it'll fit back on, won't need the tape. Fin it down, bit of plastic welding. Still need some air holes for the speakers to work. And that way. Also, this wire here, which came with the boom mic, I did cut the wires, but I've got a soldering iron, I can wire them together. So that's an update. Catch you in the next one. Okay guys, the next instalment now. Good news is that these little earbuds here, they're actually like a little self-contained unit, so I didn't have to put anything on the back. So what I did was I used, like in the last instalment, I just used the electrician's tape to hold the knot in, and then covered the whole lot in electrician's tape. And then I got a little, if I just get the camera closer, I got little, just to show you, just got some little Velcro bits, and super glued them. I had to sort of sand back. It's the one with the little hooks on. I don't know if the camera can focus. It's the one with the little hooks on, not the little furry stuff, but the ones with little hooks on. A couple of strips of those, put them on the back. Now, when you're not sure with things like I actually super glued them on the back. If you're not sure with super glue, this is a trick I learnt in model making. If you want to test if anything's going to react, what I've done here is I've got a piece of electrician's tape, put a dab of super glue on it, just as a little test to see if it reacts. It seems to be working okay, and it's a good adhesive. The other thing I've done, these I've marked them left and right. And how I've worked out which ones are left and right, I just used the boom mic, because it's kind of, that one's the left, and this one, the left one, has the wire for the microphone. And then it's quite simply, if we go and have a look at the helmet of how they install. Okay, so yeah, the right one. You basically, where the ear hole is, you just stick them in. Now, the reason for having the Velcro, yeah, so just show you where I've just sort of stuck them in the where the ear goes, and then the cable. Sorry, I've got a camera in my hand here. The cable just tucks in behind the cheek pad like that. They're amazingly easy to install, and I've used Velcro so I can actually take them out. So, yep, I'm going to enjoy music. Yep, seriously guys, don't mess around with listening to music while you're riding a motorcycle. I mean, you know, it's a bit dangerous, you know, especially if it's going to distract you from riding. Just don't do it. Okay, so the next bit, I hope this is going to be the final installment because it's getting on a bit long, and then I'm going to go and do a test ride. Oops, right, okay, so the microphone. Now, the microphone consisted of this boom mic. Now, the boom mic, I removed the little bits that connected it to the headset, and inside, I thought it would be like a tube with the red and a white wire going down it, but all it was this just like metal rod with the red and white wire going down alongside it, and this plastic sheath. So I've sort of moulded the whole two together. So I removed, carefully with my knife, I cut the plastic sheath, removed that, removed the rod, because basically I don't think I fancy having a metal rod floating around the helmet when anything goes horribly wrong, which I do my utmost to avoid. So what I've done is I've wrapped it around in the PVC tape, and I've on the end I've stuck a piece of this stuff, which I went out and bought. I mean, the previous it's like a Velcro. You can buy it from got it for £2.50 from a local sort of discount shop, and it's the hook stuff. I used the black instead of the white because I think it looks more cooler. And I just sort of glued a piece on the end and a piece round. And so the idea is, if we get the helmet and have a look inside, several places we can sort of install it. So we can sort of install it on the chin guard just there. It's great, it doesn't move, and you can thread the wire around the back. Now another one that is what Revedupbiker did, is he installed it. I just have to install it sort of just there on the helmet. You know, so because the sound booms everywhere in your helmet, it's apparently a good place to put it. Okay, so that's the mic. I was going to use some of the earmuffs to go over the end, but it's got that special sort of plastic covering, so it might act as a windbreak. If not, I have to add one. So I'm just going to solder it together to the wires and stuff, which I have. Sorry guys, it's probably making me seasick. Yeah, that's why I kept the red and blue wire on the end of that, so I knew which ones to solder it to. Now on the end here, I've got a little diagram off the net. On the end here, I'm going to cut those off, and I'm going to put this little jack on, which is basically the 4-pin jack. I've got that from Maplin, and basically all you do is go on the internet, and I think I googled for a twin jack to a single jack headphone set, and basically I'm just going to solder it all together and take it for a test ride. So the next video you'll see is a test ride. Well, I was going to do a test ride. Well, I did do a test ride. The only problem is I've got it all working, got it all soldered, got it all fixed, and took it out for a test run. And what I was going to do was this little microphone here. I was going to put it in different areas of the helmet and get the best position, but first test ride up to 60 miles an hour, talking away, and nothing. No sound at all. I even did a static test standing still. Nothing. It was great because it was working last night, and yeah, it was brilliant. You know, I was even going to ring my wife up and speak to her with my helmet on. That would have been quite cool, but you know, the earbuds work brilliant. It works all fine. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the mic itself or if there's a little connection that's broken. But I got to the point, you know, I've run out of time. Originally, when I soldered it together, it didn't work. I thought it'd be a connection, so I cut it short. So you got these two, and I added an extra, like, socket connection, like this, really cool, so that I could leave this lot in the helmet, tuck it away so if I'm not using it. And when I come to doing a vlog or needing to use the earphones, plot the two together. Brilliant. There might be a problem with the wire down here because I even unplugged it and put it in. It was working. And then this mic started giving problems in static, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to sort of like end this video here. I'm not giving up on it. I'm not giving up. I'm going to get back to it. This extension cable, I did make it out of the at the beginning of the video I showed you the old headphones with a little microphone, as you can see here, that I put the piece of cloth around. What I did was I cut the end off and used that for this connection. So I can't really use this anymore. So that's no good. But is it? Because all I've done today, went to Maplin, £5, and I've bought myself another one. So there's a little mic. Now, I have heard some people, not necessarily motovloggers, have made their own lap mic, where you get your earbuds and you get the mic and you cut this off and you cut where's the camera? This off close to that end, just there, and you make yourself a small little lap mic. So I might try and sort of put that around different areas of the helmet, but that's for a later date. This video's gone on long enough, but I'm going to make it a two-part jammy, and when I've sorted out this and got it working again, might change the mic over. I mean, I've still got the old mic from the original. I might try and play around with that. But, you know, two mics would be ideal. So I'm going to leave it here and say till next time. Thanks, guys.